What is going on, fam and friends? We're about to get into it. Stars shine down want to take me away. To take me away from the world for a moment, lapse in time. I'm looking back at Earth from a new world. I can just disappear from here for a little while, yeah. Get away from the constant fear, wake up, yeah. We're talking about crimes against humanity. They hope no one will notice. Hope everyone will turn a blind eye. Yeah, we're talking about crimes against humanity. 2022, yeah, we're living backwards, yeah, the Twilight Zone, yeah. I swear we're in the Truman Show. Got cameras everywhere, yeah, someone tuned in, yeah, watching everything I do, everything you do, yeah, they got memorabilia too, yeah, you can buy a Mark Byers Renaissance Man show shirt, yeah, in the friggin' Truman Show, yeah, little kids running around saying that's the guy who writes songs in the moment, yeah, but not here on the friggin' planet, no one even knows I'm here, no. I don't even know these moments taking place. Yeah, it's a friggin' disgrace. 2022, they're hiding me from you, but they'll tell you about the bat with the friggin' human ear. On in 30 minutes, yeah, CNN, MSNBC, yeah, all of the crap you got it coming out one ear into the other. Yeah, you can't truth. Oh, yeah, you've been addicted to crimes against humanity. Sing along, fam. Sing along. It's happening. Never look home. They hope you just take the truth they put out in front of you. And you say it's okay. There's crimes against humanity. Come here, join us here every night, whenever you need to get some clarity. Yeah, put it all behind you, yeah. Show up here, yeah, whenever you need some clarity. They got you locked in full time, yeah, you can't break out, yeah. Oh, it's like compounds of lies, yeah, just like a massacre, a patent on lies, yeah. No one believes it anymore, and if they do, they probably drink the Kool-Aid too, yeah. Bat with a human ear. Fake news, National Enquirer, mainstream media, yeah. Crimes against humanity. Turn a blind eye. Cause you turn a blind eye, yeah. Crimes against humanity. Yeah. Crimes against humanity. crimes against humanity. So shut off the TV. Give some clarity. Yeah, just shut off the TV and get some clarity. 'Cause we all need to see, blinded by all of the constant fear-mongering, yeah, like it never ends. No, it's always another strain, and though we can't ever break away, well, let's just start a war in another place, yeah, sweep it under the rug, yeah, and say, maybe they won't remember what we did for 2 years, yeah, with the forcing, yeah, to stick a needle in your arms over and over with no result. That's a positive thing, only your death and reactions and all kinds of other things that we won't know for another couple of years. Yeah, though, if you refrain, then I've gotta say God bless you. And if you had to do what they made you do, then shame on them, and I still say God bless you, 'cause this is crimes against humanity. There's no other way to paint it, no. Oh yeah, it's a crimes against humanity. There's no crimes against humanity. Turn a blind eye. We're talking about crimes against humanity. When people wonder why, it's crimes against humanity. And why won't they ever let you hear this song? Crimes against humanity. Crimes against humanity. Yeah, communism on the rise, yeah, I'm just like wetting, losing the freedom that our ancestors fought for. Yeah, no one cares against humanity. Yeah, talking about crimes against humanity. Our crimes against humanity. It's Thursday. It's Mark Pires. I was walking down the road and it's Renaissance Man. I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's daily variety show Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on day 1,228 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. And we're going to get into it just like we do every single night. We have a couple of stories for you. Joanne's back there wheezing from the top. Zabrowski's over here ready to give us a woo-hoo, and I'm ready to take it because I can't stand the wheezing anymore. Guys, we have a comedy bit that is premiering on Saturday at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Saturday. I hope you'll join me. I'm going to give you the link right now so you can go over and give it a little clickaroo. And if you hit the notification on the screen, then you will be notified a half hour before, hopefully. I titled it something a little cheeky because I don't know how to title any of these things. They're live improvisations that go for like 8 and 9 minutes, and they're totally nuts. And this one is no different. It's called Doll Hair International, and basically, I found a picture of Clive Owen in the International and did my thing with it. You know, here I'll show you what it looks like. Check this out. This is Doll Hair International. Look what Clive Owen's holding in his hands. He's got an Uzi of doll hair. How awesome is that? Is Zabrosk here with us in the chat? Sometimes Zabrosk comes to hang out with us. Louis Dearden, how are you, my friend? Guys, I want to say hi to the fam from the top. We got Christine Seidman. Farouk is kicking it with me. Guys, when Farouk Balsara's here, we're ready to do it. You know what I mean? We're going to sing some We Are the Champion together. We're doing a duet. I'm bringing him in. I'm zooming it. It's going to be a little bit of a delay. Just deal with the delay, people. Are you kidding me? What are we talking about over here? Louis Dearden, Kathleen Danford, Pamela Swan. Doing it. But Pamela has a note for you, Joanne. She says, freaking Joanne, from the top, you know, with the wheeze back there. Renee Woods, Trish Killian, and let me head over here to TikTok. I got a Christine Seidman double-decker sandwich going on over here between YouTube and over here on the Talker. And I want to say hi to our other friends. It looks like, I think I could click a little something that's just, Matthew, how are you, my friend? Please join us over on YouTube. This is the longest running daily variety show on planet Earth. We are here 1,228 days in a row. We're about to get into it. Got 3 stories for you, and Matt Zabrowski's about to hit us with a woohoo.
Something to live for. Something to die for. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Something to live for. Something to die for, yeah, yeah. That's the prize. Something to live for.
Can we get it? Joanne, please, with the wheeze. Come on. Zabrowsk. Woohoo! Guys, I slid away with that one. That was a freaking awesome woohoo, Zabrowsk. 8.7. What? No, you didn't go over 9 on it. It was great. It wasn't freaking excellent. Did I say it was excellent? What, no, Joanne, we don't care what you think, you know? Guys, what's in the story? What's new today, Joanne? We're doing our funky setup. Let's do it. We're doing our funky setup. This is the funky Cole Medina setup, if you don't know it. Now you know it. So we're going to get into the first story of the day, which is basically what we put the title as, because this came up right before the show started. But I just cannot stand this world we're living in where we are dealing with the highest inflation that we've seen in recent years. And I don't even know when it's been at 8.3%, but we're there right now. And instead of bearing down and saying, okay, let's focus on America. Let's see if we can keep our costs down. Thank goodness for Rand Paul. And I'm sure there are people out there like, I hate Rand Paul. I don't have an opinion anyway, to be completely honest, but I would say this. This guy is the only reason why we are stalling something that you're going to be in awe of unless you already found this out. Let's see if we can get into the story. Where did Mark go? There he is. We're doing it again, guys. Here's the story. A couple stories of the day. Hope you don't go anywhere. Rand Paul stalls quick Senate okay of $40 billion Ukraine baggage. Joanne, it's a Dr. Evil deal. Yeah, well, hold on a minute. Let's see if we can get him on the line. Yeah, may I speak to Dr. Evil, please? Yes, this is the Mark Pyers Renaissance Man show calling from... number 2. I had no idea you were such a huge fan of the show. I appreciate that. I really do, number 2. But can you please pass me along to Dr. Evil? Put me on the evil monitor if possible. I have a couple things to say. This $40 billion package, you know. No, I'll hold. He's put me on hold. He put me through to Dr. Evil. See if we can get a little conversation going. Dr. Evil. Oh, hi there, Mark. It's Dr. Evil. Oh, hi. Yeah, no, I'm here right now just doing the show. Wanted to find out, I asked you a couple of questions about this $40 billion package. Did you hear about it? Yes, $40 billion. Dr. Evil, I know, that's what I just said. I didn't need you to repeat the 40 billion total. I told you the total. Can you do me a favor and tell me, like, what's the story here about the package? Well, it's just a cash and grab deal. Look, Mark, they're going to take over the world. No, I know, Dr. Hill. Did they call you? Did they get you on the line? See, you could be involved? Because I know that's your plan, is to always be the one who takes over the world, you know? No, they didn't. You know, I have my own plan I'm going to be hatching. Oh, you're going to hatch a plan? What kind of plan are you hatching, Dr. Evil? Can you tell me it? Well, it has to do with sharks with freaking laser beams and maybe some murder hornets. Murder hornets? You're gonna do a murder hornet deal, Dr. Evil? I can't figure you out. I'm here in the studio. You're talking about murder hornets? I'm sending them to you too, Mark. What? I didn't do anything to you. I'm just here trying to get to the bottom of the $40 billion that they're sending to Ukraine. Are you on the side of Putin? Are you Putin in the work with Vlad? Don't tell me that you're putting your money on Vlad Putin. I mean, if you do that, first of all, that's probably paying off the odds, you know, because there's some weird stuff going on over there. But I will tell you this. We already sent them billions, like 30 billion or something, 15 billion, and then all these other 100, these 80, 90 millions, billions, a lot of freaking money. I'm doing math like a certain president who's certainly right there in the Oval right now. Listen, let me ask you a question, okay? Dr. Evil, if I could ask you, I don't want to step on any toes and have you send me murder hornets, you know, by the plentiful. You know, I don't even know what we're talking about now, Dr. Evil, but I will tell you this. $40 billion could go to the American people, and we can get through this freaking craziness that's going on. Because the gas prices, I don't know. Over here. Yeah, no, that's something that I had a part of. I'm the reason you have gas prices. Well, guys, we're done with this stupid bit. Look, the end of the day, Rand Paul stalls a quick Senate okay of $40 billion to Ukraine. And that's good, okay? Because we should not be sending any more money to Ukraine. We're not getting it back. Okay, any money goes to us, the American people. During the Plan Demaroo, they gave us stimulus money. Stimulus money is your own freaking money you have to pay back in taxes at the end of the year. They're giving now it's 40 billion more they want to send to Ukraine that is not coming back. It's our tax money. Inflation goes from 8.3 to what when they send $40 billion to Ukraine? This is like ridiculous, okay? Let's read into it a little. Kentucky Republican Senator Rand Paul defies leaders. Joanne, can you please not do an up and down deal on the teleprompter while I'm in the middle of reading? I need it to stay like, you know, just don't do one. Like, why are you doing that? Like, I'm telling you not to do it, and then you're doing it. You know, it's really annoying now, Joanne. Seriously, stop, Joanne. God Almighty, you know, you can't hire good help anymore. Doll Hair International. Just wait till Sunday. I might play it for you. It might be something I play for you tonight. We'll see. Kentucky Republican Senator Rand Paul defied leaders of both parties Thursday and single-handedly delayed until next week Senate approval of an additional $40 billion to help Ukraine and its allies like Dr. Evil withstand Russia's 3-month-old invasion. Are you freaking kidding me? With the Senate poised to debate and vote on the package of military and economic aid, Paul denied leaders the unanimous agreement that needed to proceed. The bipartisan measure, bipartisan my freaking toe, yeah, backed by President Joe Biden, underscores U.S. determination to reinforce its support for Ukraine's outnumbered forces. The legislation has been approved overwhelmingly by the House and has strong bipartisan support in the Senate. Does it, Joanne? Why are these people running the country? They're all criminals. Unfreaking real. Oh. Final passage is not in doubt. It shouldn't be. It should be in doubt. We don't need to send $40 billion more to Ukraine for them to blow on corruption. They're going to just launder it right back to Biden, 10% for the big guy. Even so, Paul's objection was audacious. Departure from an overwhelmingly sentiment. Isn't there, Joanne, you know, when you throw a Lee at the end when there's no Lee, you know, maybe if you weren't messing around with a teleprompter. An audacious departure from the overwhelming sentiment in Congress that quickly helping Ukraine was urgent. Is it urgent, Joanne? Why isn't anybody else in the world sending them freaking money? No, gotta send our freaking tax money. 8.3% inflation. Stock market in the freaking tubes. Oh no, let's send them another $40 billion. Oh, when are we getting it back? With interest? Oh, we're not getting it back? Right? You know, I don't get into politics, but this is like about the world. This isn't left or right. This is about America. This is about the fact that we are going down the tubes quickly. It was also a brazen rebellion against his fellow Kentucky Republican Senate Minority Leader, Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell with his freaking marble mouth. McConnell began Thursday's session by saying senators from both sides, meaning Republicans and Democrats. You know, Joanne, did they really have to explain that? We're pretty clear what the both sides means in 2022, you know? They needed to help us pass an urgent funding bill today, gesturing emphatically, as he said today, that he was going to get 10% as well. Paul, a libertarian who often opposes U.S. intervention abroad, said he wanted language inserted into the bill without a vote that would have an inspector general scrutinize the new spending. Why are we freaking sending them anything? We gave them enough. We're going to keep throwing money at Ukraine? Why are we not shutting down our southern border? We can't find money for that. Nope. Let them in. Need the votes this year because you're a freaking mess. I'll tell you, scary times, my friends, scary times. And this is why we show up here every day forever, because we need to at least get to the truth, expose what's really going on here. I got a $1,238 gas bill, oil bill last month for freaking heat. I used to pay $300 and change under the previous administration. $1,200. Now, I haven't turned the freaking heat on since. But take a shower, I'm freaking timing it now. I'm counting the seconds. 34 seconds. You better have gotten through the freaking shampoo by now. 62 seconds. You didn't freaking get washed, lathered, and loofah'd? I'm sorry. We got to shut you down. We're going cold. You're in a cold shower by a minute 37. By men. And this is 2022 for you. You know? I'm not getting another $1,240 bill. You know what they told us the next day when my wife called? Oh, if we delivered today, it would have been $1,500 and change. That's what's going on. You want to send $40 billion more to another country? Do you realize what they sent out of our country during COVID aid to other countries around the world? What are we doing here? This is intentional destruction. It's interesting to me that the very first bit that ever went viral, it didn't even go viral. 100,000 people saw it, but that's, I guess, that's baby viral. 100,000 people saw the clip I made about the, this, I don't want to even get into this anymore. This is just like, it really bothers me that when I speak about these things, it seems that I'm turning off a lot of people, and the people that absolutely agree with me, they are agreeing with me, but it's not doing us any good. Complaining is not doing us any good. So what I would say is we really need to prepare. We need to prepare. I have a lot of friends, other streamers that have prep shows. Make sure you sub. Make sure you're listening into people like Marfoogle News to get your information about the news, and Wages World, and Ron from EMA in order to find out what's happening with our planet. And just get prepped, It's something that I think we have no control over anymore. I used to think that there was a chance. The last guy was completely skewered for trying, and no matter what, we used to joke that Trumper could have come up with a cure to cancer, and the media and everybody in that whole other group would have said, yeah, but it was the wrong type of cancer. Like, there's no way for that guy to have done anything that could come out looking positive to this agenda-driven media. conglomerate. If that former president had done any of the stuff that this guy's done, Afghanistan, having a son that did what he did, I truly believe the reason why $40 billion is going to be sent to Ukraine again is because they have a lot on the president of the United States. His son worked there. He's the one who installed the government there, I believe, right? Withholding that $1 billion of aid. He was the point man in Ukraine, and now he's the president of the United States of America, and we're sending money to Ukraine left and right. Nobody wants to draw a comparison and just start bringing dots from one to another. Just imagine if Trump had a son named Hunter. There's still some people still saying that that was Russian propaganda, even though now it's totally been proven to be true. Even though I did a bit on it in July of 2019, that was totally suppressed. Biden behind bars, you should see it. It's freaking hilarious, but it's truthful as well. In fact, I didn't know who Zelensky was at the time. I was calling him the guy who banged Stifler's mom. That's why I called him as true. Are you talking about the guy who banged Stifler's mom? Are you kidding me? He's winning big league. And I've called him that throughout the whole episode 19 of the Donald Trump Show, which is on my YouTube page. And it was quite funny, but I didn't know who he was. And now he's all over the news as Zelensky, this hero. And it's like, look, maybe he is. I just have seen recently that most of the stuff they've been showing of him on the front lines is stock footage of him from like 2016 and when he was in movies and all this stuff. And I'm saying, look, I don't know what's real anymore. They put everything they want in front of us and we believe a lot of it. Most of the triage footage we were seeing during the Plan Demaroo was stuff from previous years and from different countries, and it had nothing to do with the Cove. But fear, what's that line they use? If it bleeds, it leads. That is journalism. And in 2022, it's about how many likes you can get, not if there's any truth within. And that's sad. I really wish that there was a platform, like a mainstream news platform that was totally unbiased. And I know some people would say, like, you have the Epoch News and that sort of one. But in general, I choose to see that's what this show is we live in the light. We don't have a script. We read the stories and we put our own truth on it. There's no spin here because I'm freaking sick of the spin. I am so sick of everybody having this angle in order to push fear or confusion. We need to break away from it. We need to find a way. We need to find a way to come together, and as a whole, we can take on this challenge, but we can't do it as divided like we are. That's impossible. And it's like, okay, let's throw some more water on these people. $40 billion more. So look, Joanne, what do you think we should do on this one? Joanne says she thinks we should call her father. I think they should call George Soros and ask him, like, what are we doing? Can you throw in a couple dollars and see, some of the money you made when you were playing Jabba the Soros? Guys, this is a pretty cool story right here I want to share with you. I missed this man already. It's too soon to do an impression of Norm Macdonald. I shot a secret final Netflix. It's a stand-up special, right? Oh, man, I miss Norm Macdonald. This guy was just amazingly funny. And so here's the story. Let's get into it. Norm Macdonald shot a secret final Netflix stand-up special before he passed. In a comedy first, the late actor... This reminds me very much of like an Andy Kaufman story. In a comedy first, the late actor-comedian self-shot a final hour of new stand-up to be released in the event of his death. The material is fantastic. I hope people appreciate that he did this. One of modern day's greatest talents made one final stand-up special before he passed away, and it's been kept a secret until now. I want to point something out. I don't know if they're going to talk about this in this. They should talk about this because this is very well known within the comedy community. Norm Macdonald never, ever did a special. Think about it. Have you ever seen a Norm Macdonald special? He never did them. He did sets. He would do a set. He never did a 1 hour special, ever. So this is actually the most brilliant thing in history. His very first 1 hour special is posthumously. It's freaking amazing. Let's just read into this. I think let's see if they touch on that, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I remember hearing about Normie. Norm Macdonald, who died last September at the age of 61, privately shot an unreleased 1 hour stand-up special. Very first of I'm pretty sure he never released a 1 hour special, but let's see. The acclaimed Saturday Night Live actor-comedian known for his deadpan delivery was diagnosed with cancer in 2012, but kept his illness private. He was working on new material for a Netflix special when he had to go into the hospital in the summer of 2020. His test results were not good, so during the heart of COVID-19 pandemic, he literally, the night before going in for the procedure, just wanted to make sure he got it on tape, just in case. As he put it, things went south. McDonald's longtime producing partner tells Hollywood Reporter it was his intention to have a special to share if something had happened. The result was a stand-up special shot in McDonald's living room. The actor filmed the entire hour in a single take. He looks great and the material's fantastic, Hoekstra says. As it turned out, McDonald made it through the medical procedure just fine and the footage was literally tossed in the closet, but McDonald became very ill a year later, before his special could be properly filmed before an audience. He ended up getting sicker last August and September, and he remembered he had shot this and asked me to find it so we could watch it. Hoekstra says he ended up watching it before he passed away. McDonald even suggested a characteristically self-deprecating title for the hour, Nothing Special. Netflix will release the surprise program, Norm Macdonald Nothing Special, on May 30th. I am going to get a Netflix membership just to watch that, to be honest. Absolutely loved Norm Macdonald. Rest in peace, buddy. You were hilarious. I loved doing your impression. I miss doing your impression. Artie Lang and you together. I can't believe Artie Lang outlasted you. That's crazy. The stand-up hour is likely a first in the world of comedy, a post-mortem last joke and testament from a comic who relished defying contention. From the various conversations I've had within our circle of friends in comedy and producing, no one has heard of any comparison to this. Not even close, says Hoekstra, who in addition to Nothing Special, also produced McDonald's ABC sitcom Norm and his Netflix talk show, Norm Macdonald Has a Show. The program will include clips of Adam Sandler, Conan O'Brien, Dave Chappelle, Dave Letterman, David Spade, Molly Shannon discussing McDonald during our race on Netflix as a joke fest. It makes me so happy I can share this, but also so sad that we can't share it with him, Hoekstra says. He didn't do it for the shock that it exists. He shot it because he loved his material and was so proud of his material. He worked so hard, and it really would have bothered him to have done all that work and not have been able to show everybody. He did it for the stand-up. I just hope people appreciate that he did this. Brilliant. Norm, one last joke from the grave, right? Oh, man. So choked up a little. I just miss Normie. He was so good. So guys, you heard about somebody who didn't know how to fly a plane, landed a plane in Florida? What's that? No, Joanne, you didn't. Joanne says, I did that too. You did not do that. You're so full of crap, you know? Joanne always makes up stories to try to be part of the show. You can't be part of the show, Joanne. No one's talking to you, you know? Joanne, can you just scroll down a little bit more on this one so I could get it? Nope, too much. There we go. Thank you. Florida passenger who successfully lands plane in Palm Beach identified as Darren Harrison. What's that? No, Joanne, that's not your uncle. Harrison Ford. When she was a baby, she was still a part of George Soros's life when he did Jabba the Hutt, and she thought Harrison Ford was her, family member. Uncle. No, Joanne. Harrison Ford's not your uncle either. The passenger with no flying experience who successfully landed a Cessna 208 Caravan on Tuesday afternoon with the assistance of air traffic control in Florida has been identified. Darren Harrison of Lakeland, Florida, has been identified as the passenger who successfully landed the plane at Palm Beach International Airport. PBA is what they call it, Joanne, if you didn't know. The Cessna 208 Caravan was coming back to Florida from the Bahamas. Harrison told air traffic control on Tuesday afternoon that he had a serious situation after the plane's pilot was incoherent. This is him right here. Dude is tall. He's almost as tall as that sign, and that sign's at least 9 feet tall, right? He's going for Wayne Doppler, right? He's trying to catch up with Dops. His brother or whoever it is next to him is really tall too. I think they're both really tall. At least they just either that or they shot it with a super wide, like with a weird lens. They use the funny mirror lens, right? From the Funhouse. I think they use a Funhouse mirror effect on that one. I've got a serious situation here. This is Joanne. This is him on the over the line. Tell him. I got a serious situation here. My pilot has gone incoherent. I have no idea how to fly the airplane. The unnamed passenger calmly radioed. Calmly. Joanne, got to go back. I've got a serious situation here. My pilot has gone incoherent. I have no idea how to fly the airplane. The unnamed passenger calmly radioed air traffic controllers from inside the single engine aircraft. When the Fort Pierce air traffic controller Joanne asked for the plane's position, Harrison answered that he had no idea. I have no idea where I am. I'm in the air, lady. I'm flying up here. Got an incoherent freaking, pilot. Don't know what he took. Bugaboo, 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 boo, boo. Took a bugaboo. At least 4. I have no idea. I can see the coast of Florida in front of me. I have no idea, Harrison said. While the air traffic controller attempted to locate the plane, Harrison was told to maintain wings level and try to follow the coast, either north or southbound. 4 minutes went by, and the passenger asked the air traffic controller if they have located his plane yet. Just checking, no big deal. I'm just kicking it here, but you guys have any idea where I am yet? Because I'm kind of flying around. I saw a couple of UFOs while I was up here. They're toying with me, but that's cool. I'm good with it. I shot a laser, finder at them. That's how I play. I'm good to land this thing whenever you guys want. What do I push? What buttons do I push here? And I just kind of go on like a 45-degree angle down. Yeah, I'm good with that. Like, whatever you need me to do. This guy over here, he's a freaking mess. Yeah. No, we're good, though, up here. You want me to just chill it out for a bit? I'm good. I'll chill it out for a little bit. Look, they said calm. He was calm. He stayed calm. He was able to get through it, Let's see where we are. Joanne, what happened? Can you stop scrolling all over the freaking place, messing up the story, mid-story? This reminds me of the movie Airplane, right? And Don't Call Me Shirley. An air traffic control at Palm Beach International Airport took over in order to communicate with Harrison better and guide him to making the landing. Robert Morgan, an air traffic controller with 20 years experience, took over and helped Harrison make the landing. Kudos to the new pilot, one controller said after Harrison made the landing. You just witnessed a couple passengers land that plane, a controller said to other pilots over the radio. Did you just say passengers landed the plane? One commercial pilot responded. Oh my gosh, great job. In a video released by the FAA, Morgan said it felt like he was in a movie. I told you, Airplane, and Don't Call Me Shirley. We've never had anything like that, Morgan said. I felt like I was in a movie. Joanne, why are you double-deckering me? Why are you giving me the same line? I felt like I'm in a movie. Just freaking said it. The pilot was taken to a local hospital and his condition is stabilizing, according to a report. Joanne, pretty cool story, He stayed calm. He stayed calm up there. You got to give it to him when he's up there doing it. He's keeping calm. His hand was like this. They're like, are you doing one of these? He's like, no, I'm good. I'm up here doing one of these. I'm trying to take a nap. You want me to take a nap? I'm just going to hold it like this. And you just scream into my headphones. You scream into the headphones, and I'll be like, okay, well, now I go down 45? 45 degrees. I'm pretty sure that's how you land a plane. Some people are like, oh, we descend lightly. No, I'm sorry. No. You go direct at a 45 as fast as kamikaze style. And then at the last second, you pull up, landing gear. You're doing it, Some people don't understand. They don't get it. They're like, oh, wait, what do I do? Do I go down like a little at a time? No, I'm sorry. Is the goal to get out of the sky? Or like, what are we doing? Like, you want to be like, I'm going good, look at me. No, stupid. You go like this. last second, and then you're good, you know? Ask any pilot. That's how you do it. They don't go out there and they're like, oh, we're going to just descend. We're going to descend slowly with the nose up. No, screw that. I'm putting the freaking nose down. I'm going down that runway. I'm pulling up last second. I want people on board being like, yay, we made it. I want a we made it situation, okay? I don't want to, oh, what, we got there? No, I'm sorry. I want you to be like, oh, I can't believe it. What are you doing? I'm so sorry for that time I did this. You know, I want people doing their repents. They're repenting on the airplane. And then all of a sudden, landing it. Perfect 10, you know? They got a guy on the side holding up the 10s, you know? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They hired him for it. He was in. He was like, you know, as long as you pay my fee. They paid the Jabbar fee. Look, it's a big one, you know, because most points in history, you know. If you want to be like the guy who gets more points in history than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, then I get it, you know. But at this point, he's getting paid for most points in history, you know, and then holding up the 10. That's what happens, you know, when you're out there doing it. Joanne, you know. If you're not flying that plane the right way, you know, they'll take your license away. Like, oh, well, I read in a book that, what book are you reading? You didn't go to school with Ace Squadron Leader, Mitch McGillicuddy? Good old Mitch McGillicuddy, when he got up there in the sky in his special jet, woo, he's doing zippity zoos. If you're not familiar with a zippity zoo, you know, you're up there and you throw a little chemtrail action and do a Z in the sky and leaving it, you know, to affect that area. They have it mandated for low income areas, but you know, when you want to do it, you do it anywhere, you know, to do the zippity zoo, you do it anywhere. You don't have to specifically find a low income area. You don't have to specifically find an urban, you know, a HUD. No, I'm sorry. That's where the government works. But like when you're trying to do a zippity zoo, you just do it. You know, you're just like, I'm freaking, where am I? I'm doing a zippity zoo. You know, and Ace Squadron Leader, Mitch McGillicuddy, woo! I'll tell you what, when McGill's gets out there, they call him McGill's for sometimes because people just don't want to go all the way with McGillicuddy. It's a lot. I get it. And then like others call him Cuddy. Like, yo, Cuddy, what's going on there, Cuddy? You know, but McGill's and Cuddy, the double-decker sandwich, you know, and you never know which one you're going to get. Like sometimes it's weird. He's walking down the tarmac and there's on one side, they're like, yo, what up, McGill's? The other side's like, yo, Cuddy, what up? And he's like, yo, not much. What's going on? He's looking both sides trying to figure out who to respond to, you know? Good old Mitch McGillicuddy, you know. He was one of the first people to get their pioneering license to be the squad leader of Top Gun. Yeah, when Tom Cruise went to do the movie, he had to learn from Mitch McGillicuddy. And it's a little known fact. Hold on. Yeah, right there. Mitch McGillicuddy, squadron leader for Top Gun with Tom Cruise. Yeah, right there. Google it. You'll see it. Guys, when you've got a McGillicuddy situation, you know, and squadron leadering it, you know, and all of a sudden they're trying to tell you how to do it. I'm sorry. You're going like, I went into the pamphlet. You went in the pamphlet? Yeah, no, I opened up the glove compartment. I pulled it out. Oh, page 7. Page 7 that says 45. You go 45 degrees at the runway, kamikaze style. And then you pull up at the last second when you hear the passenger screaming, it's all over. I don't know what we're going to do. You pull up. They come out and they throw you tips on the way out. That's part of the FAA training. You never want to get on with a guy who's taking it down slow. You know, I want to get, you know, like what do we do? I got a rental car waiting for me. I want to get to my resort. Going out to dinner tonight. You can't get me down sooner? Like, oh, what? 6 minutes later? No, I'm sorry. I want to get in. You 45 it. You 45 degree it. Give me a kamikaze special. Barf bags being used, you know, like that's the reason. That's the only reason you have them there is for the 45 at the end, you know. You're hitting close to Mach 1, you know. Face starts to do, it's all over, honey, I love you. And there's like some weird, like, you when you get to the point where there's like people are starting to admit things they never wanted to admit because it's all over. You know what I mean? Like, I never loved you. What? And it's just like, we're good. And like, very awkward moments after that flight. You know, a lot of people said things they didn't mean, or they did mean, really. They just thought it was over. And that pilot was freaking genius. You know, he was flight school trained by Mitch McGillicuddy, 45s. You know, I now will call ahead and ask if I got a McGillicuddy trained pilot first before I get on that flight. I'm not wasting an extra 6 minutes up there doing a descent. I don't want a descent. We're going to descend from 35,000 down to 30. Then we're going to take it down to 26. Screw you. I want you from 35 down to freaking 10,000 in a matter of 3 seconds. You're getting down the runway in a minute 30. When you roll in, you got people's faces. There's tears coming down. You got rosaries out, right? And then a lot of broken hearts, you know? The truth comes out, you know, when God's about to judge you, you know. We're about to just explode here on the way down. Let me just tell Tommy everything that happened that night, really, you know. Oh, Tommy, remember when you were away that time? You know, like that whole thing. I never should have done this. What did you mean? What happened? We're going to be fine, people. Nothing. No, I didn't mean anything. Then you got that thing going on where like you almost said it, but then like didn't. And then now your like spouse knows that like you were hiding it. And then like, that's bad news too. Like, so no matter how you look at it, flying a plane at 45. So, and you know, there's a ripple effect that takes place on a 45er, you know? Anyway, guys, when you're doing it and you're here for 1,228 days in a row, the improv goes a-flying. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, you can't get on a plane. You need a commercial extra jumbo jet. If you have Joanne on the back, we could tow you along, do like a freaking Planet of the Apes or like a King Kong thing where they're towing you with like an extra, you know, I'm talking about maybe a cabling that they would use for an elephant. That works, possibly. Do they have one for a whale? I'm talking about an Antarctic blue whale. If they don't have an Antarctic blue whale, you know, capable cable, we're going to be kind of screwed on the way she's going to be, you know, she's going to have a belly flop situation going on in the middle of the, you know, Indian Ocean. No good, Joanne. By the way, it was a terrible belly flop. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was sitting there and he gave you a 4.3. You had to pay him double for that one. That was overtime because it was after hours. You know, but Kareem, when you call him in, he does it. What's that? Yeah, Joanne, that's called a callback. Yeah. She goes, is that a callback? Yeah, it's called a callback, Joanne. You know, guys, when you do it, you do it. Day 1,229 in a row. Runners up 28 in a row. Doing it tomorrow night, Friday. We're going to probably go a little longer, maybe a little. We're going to write a song tomorrow. By the way, 5 p.m. tomorrow. Guess what premieres? I See Through You. Let me give you the link real quick. Do not miss this one. This song is straight up touching. Or is this it? Hold on. No, that's in a week. I See Through You tomorrow at 5 p.m. Here is the link. Giving it to you now. Make sure you join me on this, please. It's going to be, it's only 3.5 minutes long. It's not a 10-minute song. It's a powerful song that we should all get to enjoy just for a few minutes on a Friday. So if you can, join me. Until then, Chris Donaldson, Farouk, Kathleen, Pamela Swan, and if you're here, say goodnight now or forever hold your peace. Or at least until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Oh, goodness. Another awesome night here on the show. I'm sorry to get into the political or just the world news side of things for a few minutes there, but you know I do have to rant every once in a while and at least give it to you the straight scoop. What's really going on, at least the way I see it. And I actually think because I don't watch the news, it's an interesting thing to see the way I see things. I said that to someone the other day. I was like, I don't watch TV. 1,228 days in a row I've shown up for this world. Don't turn the television on because it's the negatube. I show up here in order to bring you something in the moment that can take our mind off of that. Because that is our destruction, and this is where we thrive. This is where we can become something together, and it doesn't happen if we don't get the rest of the world here with us. So remember, by June 15th, we're about a month away from it, we're going to have 10,000 people here with us live in the moment. And why do I say that? Because I know it's going to happen. I've been doing this for 3+ years every day, knowing that that's going to happen at some point. It's going to happen. Now is the time, because it needs to happen now. We're ready for it. I'm ready for it. I've been preparing for 10,000 people to be with me for 1,228 days in a row. So let's make some magic happen. Hit that screen, tell someone you know, let them know we're here every day forever. And there's one guarantee. Everybody gives up. Everybody leaves you. I won't. I will show up here every day. This isn't a career. This is a hobby. I show up here because this world needs this. Maybe they don't. I don't know, because I haven't been able to make anything for this but a hobby. But I believe this is what the world needs, is a breakaway. The moment. I'll keep saying that's what it is. It's the moment. Show up here with me. Let's center ourselves on this very second and create something. Tonight it was news and comedy and being silly like we do a lot of nights. The airplane stuff was good. I think I'm gonna have to cut that and drop it. I don't know what it's gonna be ever, and that's why I love this. I'm now driven by the fact that I have no idea what I'm gonna do tomorrow when we show up. And I can't wait for that. And that's every single day. And I'm like, yes, I can't wait for the show to start. I only wish that I was able to make this my career so I could show up earlier and do longer shows and make this like literally something like I want, which is multiple shows a day in all different locations all over the place. And we're doing that sort of. You got to make sure you, like TikTok today, I went live and I was playing golf at the simulator at this new listing of mine. It's sick. Oh my goodness. I meant to drop that bit on YouTube. I'm not sure if I did. But make sure you show up here tomorrow and tell as many people as you can that this is the one show that will never give up on this world. And my intention is that with the souls I know will join us, we can out the negativity. We can break it away from us and start to live something new, something fresh, something that used to be normal. I mean, love and compassion and sharing, and you know what it is? It's powerful people, greedy people want everything for themselves, and they destroy in their quest for power. And human life means absolutely nothing to these people. They know things we don't. They have information we may not know. Maybe they know things about the afterlife or what is going on with this existence that we don't know because they're privy to it. But it's a dangerous thing that they're doing. They're trying to play God. And what we need to do is allow God to play God. And we need to just show up here and send each other love. And so I do want to say, Bonnie, you rock. I can't wait to get your song out, the golf song. I still haven't gotten it totally finished. I will, and I'll release that probably in a couple weeks. Every Friday at 5 p.m., there's a song release here, okay? Every Friday, there'll be a brand new song that we wrote right here in the moment that you requested. Like Bonnie's golf song will be not next Friday, but the following Friday. So Bonnie, Chris, Farouk, Fatima, Kathleen, Leisure, number 7, you rock. I'm so happy to see you here, my friend. I want to say this. Leisure, anybody who just found the show, please do me a favor. This has been All Talk tonight. Head over to the music playlist. Just type in Mark, or just go into the playlist and look for the Mark Pires music playlist. Check out a couple of tunes. We started tonight with Crimes Against Humanity, but I just dropped Angels in America, which is a powerful song that Trish Killian requested. And I really hope that you guys check that song out. And if you're looking for some just good vibes down in the Caribbean, help them find the light. I listened to that the other day and made me smile. We Are the Sun. Rise up like the sun. You could just go down the playlist, guys, and push play. on Spotify too. If you haven't followed me on Spotify yet, please do that. Over, I guess, 183 songs. There's over 12 hours of music there, and we're putting our next album out, which is a lot of songs here in the next couple of weeks here. So I got to get that out for you. Too much stuff is going on, guys, but I will get it together and get it out for you. So till tomorrow, Bonnie, Chris, Farouk, Fatima, Kathleen, Leisure Number 7, Kat, Jacqueline Grace in the house, Pamela Swan, and Trish Killian. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Renaissance Man. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. You got to go away. Yeah. Till tomorrow, fam.